So in last session we learned about like what is XSS, what type of XSS we can find out. Okay, so today we will do this basic XSS we learned in last session, and today we will learn the manual building of XSS payload, like how we can build the XSS payload on live website. When we are hunting, then we find out many kind of thing. So we will do some testing on this prompt.ml. So this is very good, and you can also test on this. Okay, so see, last session we learned this these things, like how we can set up all these things, like okay, if you find this, how we can see how we can fix our payload. So payload fixing is very important. See, otherwise your payload most of the time, most of the time, like every time, every application is different. So you need to understand like where your payload is going. After that you need to find out like how we can fix our payload. So today we will learn some basic fixing. Okay, so let's see. I am searching for hello. So let's say there is a functionality hello. Let's say there is a anything, and when I'm putting that, let's say there is a search functionality and I'm searching for the hello. Then see, this is the HTML source, and or how we can see this UPay source, and go there and search there. Okay, basic. But currently in this website, this is visible here, so we will look into here. Otherwise, you need to see in the UPay source. Okay. So this is visible into there. So this is the line where this is visible. So how we can make our payload? See, let's say, and your payload is here, and this is inside this double quotation and this angle bracket. So how we can come out? See, double quotation and this. Now see, this is completed. So this is remaining. So we don't care about the remaining. So see, this is completed. Okay, so if you use normal payload, let's say I will show you. See, this is not working. Why? Because see, this is inside this and this is value. So because of that, our payload won't work. So you need to fix this. And how we can fix this? By using this. So just use this and see, this is fixed. Okay, to use this. Okay, see, now this is working. See, we fixed it. Otherwise, this won't work. And how we fixed it? By using this. And because of that, what happens? See, this is fixed and our payload is executed, and we don't care about this part.
Excuse me.
So let's do some more. Let's search hello. So hello is in article. Okay, so let's use our payload. Let's see what happens. See, I will show you. I am typing as script, and after see script up to nothing happened. See, script. When I typing this closing angle bracket, after that this is gone. Means they are using this. See, stripping means like they are showing like if you see this angle bracket, then remove everything. So they are using this. See, stripping. So we need to bypass from this. And how we can bypass? First, we can use the encoding decoding, and other we can use payload. So encoding decoding, let's see. Currently, see when we are closing this, let's say I'm not closing. See, I'm not closing. See, now it's see script, after that alert, and after that. So we need to bypass this closing angle bracket. So we can use some encoding. So this is encoding. So you can use, see, there are all kind of encoding. So we want to see, you can encode any value. See, like double quotation, hash, this. So we want to encode this. Okay, closing. See, this is if they are using something there, then we can use this, and if they are using this, then we can use this. 62. Value is 62. So how we can encode this? Like, okay, let's say I want to use this, then ampersand hash 62 and this. So this is the encoding, and let's say ampersand hash 62. See, so this is encoding, HTML encoding. So I encode it, but this is not working. So what happen every time? See, when you are using your payload and everything is working fine, and your payload is not executing, always try the SVG before that. Like, see, you did, like, see, if you fix your payload, if you did this, and if your payload is visible directly, like nothing happened and it's visible directly, then you can use the SVG before that. Always try this. So this work many times. So see, we used SVG. This is not working. So you can use double encoding, triple encoding. So how we can use this? Let's say I will show you. Okay, let's use Bob. Let's write payload. Okay, encode is as HTML encoding, and encode it again. So let's use it. Copy, and let's see. I'm using double encoding. See, nothing worked. It's not worked. So let's try the single encoding. See, this is single encoding. See, not working. See, this is visible here. This is you can see script alert 1, but this is not working. Okay. So see, this is Portsfigure XSS cheat sheet, and it is very good cheat sheet. So you can use it always. So how we can use this? First, you need to find out like what is the problem there. So our issue is this, like when we are typing, see, so our issue is that like if we are using this closing angle bracket, that time this application have the issue. Otherwise, they won't. See. So what we can search for? So we can search for any payload which is not using this closing angle bracket. Like, see, if we find out a payload and which is not using this closing angle bracket, so maybe we can execute our payload. So we need to find out a payload which is not using this closing. Otherwise, our payload will, like, see, they will remove it. So we need to search for the payload which is not using the closing angle bracket. So see, there is closing angle bracket, closing. So see, there is also closing angle bracket. So we cannot use this. We cannot use this. See, we cannot use this. So search there. Like first, try to understand the web application. After that, like you find out, okay, application is filtering this and they are doing something this. Then after that, search for the payload or specific payload. Like do not go blindly. Just search for the payload specific. Like what type of payload we can use. So see, this is also. So let's see. There is also a closing. There is also closing angle bracket. See, in this payload there is no closing. See, only the starting angle bracket is there on load alert 1, no closing. So just copy this and try this. See, this is executing. And how we find out? See, let's try. See, we search for what this? See, create an XSS payload, but do not use this angle bracket. So this is the first payload, that's working. This is second payload that is working. Let's try this also. See, this is not working. Let's use this. This will work. See, this is working, means out of 4, 3 are working. So you can use this like ChatGPT also for creating payload, but you need to be specific. You need to say like, okay, create a payload, but don't use this. do this like this. So write specific things. Okay. So in this hello, so hello is reflecting directly. So let's write our payload. See, our payload is working. Okay, okay. See, they are removing this parenthesis. See, left parenthesis. See, they are removing this left parenthesis. Otherwise, see, script also working. This script also working. Parenthesis is the removed. So let's try ChatGPT. Create XSS payload, but do not use this parenthesis. Let's see this time this will work or not. See, there is we have this. Let's try this. Let's try this. This is not working this time. Okay, let's try this. This is also not working. Use script. See, so why I told it this, like, okay, I told this, like, do not use this image SVG. I told that, like, use a script. So it's used like a script alert XSS. So this removed the parenthesis and use this thing backtick. So we have this payload now. So copy this and see, this is working. But see, you need to be specific, like how things are working. First, if you find out, then you can create the payload from ChatGPT, and you can also search there also. Like search for the payload which is not using the this parenthesis. See, they are removing the parenthesis here. Let's say see, they are removing the parenthesis. So we need to search the payload which is not using the parenthesis. See, parenthesis, parenthesis, print, parenthesis, parenthesis. So searching, searching, searching on wheel. See, in this payload, no parenthesis. See, so let's try this. See, okay, yes, no, not working. So see, in this payload, no parenthesis. Let's try this. Okay, so see, no parenthesis. Okay, not working. Okay, other than that, let's try something other thing. So see, in this, see, no parenthesis in all of them. So you can use one by one. See, in this, see. So this is the payload. Let's try this. This worked because we use this. See, ChatGPT also created the same payload here. This. Okay.